often as I'm talking with people or as I'm coaching people, I hear often that people say, well, I'm not all that good a reader. I don't like books. And I always find this fascinating. I've got a bunch of books in my hand that I'm going to share with you in a second. I always find this fascinating because books are an ability to think the thoughts, to enter into the thoughts of somebody who is smarter or greater or more successful or more well experienced, better experienced in some way than you are or me. And it's brilliant that we don't have to think about like the person that you'd want to meet most on this planet and tap into their brain. And maybe they've passed on. Maybe you think, oh, I would really like to speak with one of the great emperors of Rome, or maybe I would really like to speak with a philosopher, an ancient philosopher in China or whoever. Well, this is the thing, is you can read the words of these people, the way they thought. You can get into their head. And I find that as I read books, I start to think the same thoughts that those people think. It's a brilliant, brilliant gift. And I don't think I have anything against TV or movies or documentaries or that kind of thing, but a book slows you down and allows you to think greater thoughts because it's spread out over a period of time. Because most people don't read a book in an hour or 5 minutes. Or 2 hours. We need more time than that so we can sit and masticate the ideas. We can throw those ideas around and then just play with them, and we end up having great ideas. So I'm going to recommend 5 books for you today. If I was going to start over, these are actually, I pulled them off the shelf here. These are some books that my kids must read before they leave the house here, okay? Before they turn 18 years old, at least. I want them to read certain books because they've played such a profound role in my life. And I'm going to give you them in the order that I would read them if I were going to start again. The first one is The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. Absolutely brilliant book. Teaches you how to think, how to become the kind of person you need to become in order to have the success you want. Second is How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. And this book is profound in the sense that it gives very, very simple techniques and tools to communicate on a basic level with people and add value and create incredible relationship. And networking is the key to everything in life. Success in any area. Talk to people who are extremely successful, and it'll always come back to networking, almost 100% of the time. The third book I would recommend is Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Again, if you are a very savvy investor, maybe you know this stuff, but it's really simple language, great understanding of investing and thinking differently about money and taxes and everything. Next would be Think and Grow Rich. I realize the title doesn't show there, but that's Napoleon Hill. By the way, Rich Dad, Poor Dad was Robert Kiyosaki. And then the last one would be Psycho-Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz. And why I'm choosing these books again is because what they will do is they will focus you on you. They will focus yourself to think differently, to act differently, to be differently. And once you master yourself, Benjamin Franklin once said, empty your purse into your head because you'll never lose it. The best investment, the most expensive real estate on the planet is between your ears. And if you fill your head, not with knowledge, but an ability to think, now you can go out and do a crazy amount of things. As you can tell, I love books. I didn't always love books. I couldn't read. And when I was first in school, grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, I was a terrible reader, really struggled with it. This is a skill that I've learned and developed, and anyone can. It's like speaking a language. If you breathe and you can speak, you'll end up speaking your mother tongue wherever you grew up, right? We've got shelves of books all over our house right now, and just in the last 12 years since we came back from China. And I'm not telling you this to brag or anything. I'm telling you this because I went from somebody who couldn't read and struggled with my ability to think that I was intelligent when I was younger, to coming to a place where I love reading because it allows me to think the thoughts of people who are better than me, who are smarter than me, who have more life experience than me or more wisdom than me. And I really challenge you to do the same. Here, I'm going to throw out one other idea. The first action step from today is read those books. If you haven't read one of them, buy it right now and read it. The second action step is kind of optional, okay? Do the first one. The second one is up to you. I find that a lot of people, as they're learning about books, they struggle to implement the ideas, or they struggle to make sense of everything that's happening in a book. And this is the vast majority of people. So I've started a book club, completely free. That's not true. It takes your time, so there will be an investment of time, and you have to buy your own book, okay? Unless you find it free online. So that's the investment in this. I'm not making any money from this directly. So what I challenge you to do is maybe think about this. We learn far better with people than on our own. I find that for myself and everyone else. So I started a book club, and we're covering Think and Grow Rich. It's actually starting again this coming Monday. It'll be 15 weeks. Every Monday evening for the next 15 weeks. What I challenge you to do is, if this is something you know you need to do, to read a classic that almost every business owner and an investor talks about, Consistently Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. If this is something that you need in your life, then I challenge you to click on the link. I sent it in the email, and maybe follow up with it and see what it's about. You don't have to commit to all of it, but come up to the first week or the second week, see what it's about, interact with other people, and let's learn together so that all of us can be better. All of us can increase our network. All of us can grow from this. I will probably be studying other books in the future, but Think and Grow Rich is an absolute classic that we need to study at some point in time. I hope this is helpful. That's the purpose of these weekly sendouts, or these consistent sendouts, is that I want them to be helpful for you. As always, please give me feedback. Thanks for being part of this. Enjoy your week.